to the big SNFL program between the Seahawks and the Rams to determine who gets the winning record. The loser, they're just gonna go 4-4. The winner, they're going 5-3. Could have potential chances at the game. I'm Steven. Welcome to the broadcast. And today we have the Seahawks versus the Rams. Touch! Hold up. Sorry for the misconvenience, yes everyone, but I think we're fixed up. Sorry for the misconvenience. Everything is fixed. So this game is going to determine who gets the winning record. The winner goes 5-3. Loser, they're not getting a winning record, 4-4. You might want to win this game to up your playoff chances. So it's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. My name is Steven. Welcome to the broadcast booth. And I feel like today's game is focusing on the offense. The Seahawks do not have Kenneth Walker. But this is going to be good. We have custom rosters, custom everything. Well, at least for the updated rosters. And here we go. The teams are set up. The fans are happy. This is win or risk it all. The final game of the final regular game of the regular season. Then it all comes down to this moment. And Jason Myers to kick it off. And we are underway for the game. And here he goes to receive it. Okay, he's going to bring it out to the 29-yard line. And let's meet Matthew Stafford, the quarterback for this team. In his 17th season, 37 years old. He has been doing well. All right, first and 10 at the 29-yard line. Don't forget that the Seahawks don't have Kenneth Walker anymore. The Rams have an advantage at the running slot. And they're going to run it off with Kyron Williams. He's only going to get 1 yard for a 2nd and 9. And that's perfect because now the Rams can know that they could throw it next play and try and get plenty of yards. And, yeah, that's probably what their plan is going to be. So 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line. Shotgun snap. Stafford. He's going to hit it up to Puka Nacua, who's going to get 5 yards. That's good enough for a 3rd and 4 at the 35-yard line. Now let's talk about the Seattle defense. The defense has been pretty good this offseason. I don't see a change coming in anytime soon if they make the playoffs. So 3rd and 4 at the 35-yard line. Looks like a shotgun formation again. And it is Stafford. He's going to hit it up to his man. Complete. That's a good gain of more than 10. And they bring it up to the 48-yard line for the first down. And as a broadcaster like me, I think that's one of the craziest plays to start off a drive. I mean, this is their first drive of the game. But my keys to the game, I think it's fair that both offenses are pretty well this game. So we got a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Stafford hits his man up. It's Devontae Adams. Complete for a gain of 21 to bring it up to the 27-yard line for the 1st down. And that's what I expected to happen. Back-to-back big plays on the move. This time, it's going to Devontae Adams, the former Jet. Last year, this is the 3rd season for SNFL. He wasn't in the league last year. Stafford again. This time to Adams again. And this time he is going nowhere. It's 2nd and 10 at 26. So, this season has been impressive. Both teams are 4-3. This is why it's I had to record his video because I had to go live because it's make or break. And because I'm going to start trying to simulate the game that matters. So a 2nd and 10 on the 26-yard line. This one is caught. That's caught by T.J. Tyler Higbee, actually, to bring it up to the 14-yard line for the 1st down. And now they are in the red zone, meaning that everything could change here. It all depends on what the Rams do. They give it to Williams. He's losing a yard. Absolutely smothered by the Seahawks defense. And now it's 2nd and 11. And as you see, Sean McVay is trying to motivate his players for when they get on defense, because you need some good footage. So 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line following that 1-yard loss. Here's Stafford. Stafford hits him, Higbee, and that's going to the 3-yard line for a 1st and goal. And that, my friends, is probably going to set up the first touchdown of the game. First and goal. And at the 3-yard line, Stafford hits up Williams. He's going nowhere. The defense pushes him back again. So the Seahawks are probably going to not get the stop, I guess. That's my prediction. 2nd and 6. Well, goal. 2nd and goal. Stafford hits Williams. He's gonna get in. No, he's not. He's 1 yard short to make it 3rd and goal. Well, I thought it was actually going to be a touchdown at first, but it shows no, he is not in. So 3rd and goal at the 1 yard line. Stafford, he is trying to work some magic up here. And that's the QB sneak for the touchdown. Matthew Stafford, the game's 1st touchdown. QB sneak. So I guess the Seahawks defense isn't good, but we're about to see if their offense can be good. So here's our kicker to kick it off. And the kick is good. 7-0, the score. And it took them 11 plays to get the touchdown, but it doesn't even matter. They're up 7-0. And out comes the kicker to kick it off. And now Seattle have possession. And here we go. This one's going out to the 28-yard line. So here comes Sam Darnold. He is in his 8th NFL season. This is his 2nd in SNFL, this time with a new head coach. So 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line to start off the drive. Darnold looking for a man. It's caught. It's A.J. Barner. 5 yards, and it's 2nd and 5 with 34 seconds left to go. Second and 5 from the 33-yard line. Darnold, he's going to give it out to the new running back, and he's going nowhere. So it's 3rd and 5, which should probably do it for the first quarter. And that will do it for the first. So after 7-0, we will be back on the SNFL broadcast. Welcome back. As you saw, that was quick. But now it's 3rd and 5 at the 32-yard line. I'm live. Darnold. Yes. Darnold, and he's actually, that was a bad throw, but it's incomplete to make it 4th and 5. So out come the punter for the first time today. It's the first time either team is punting. Well, here comes the punter to punt this ball off. And the Rams put up some good defense on that play. So, that's how they're getting the ball back. And we will be taking a quick commercial break. Welcome back. As you saw, when the last left off, the Rams got the ball back in the punt, and now it's 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Here's Kyron Williams. He's going to actually get 3 yards to get 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line. And, this does look odd for me. And Stafford's going to throw it. It's Devontae Adams. He's going to get more yards. This time to the 39 for the first down. And the Rams are moving those chains. And I will be sad to see that nobody's watching this live stream as soon as I check. So, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Stafford to throw. It's caught by Adams. Getting 9 yards for the 2nd down. And the defense is breaking down badly. I guess they do need Kobe Bryant. Not that basketball Kobe Bryant. But it's 2nd and 1. The 47-yard line. They're almost in Seattle territory. Stafford. Higbee. Now they're in their territory. Going to the 42-yard line. And Stafford, he has been pretty good all day, throwing 103 yards and a touchdown. I would show some fancy graphics, but I can't. But I don't know how to edit. Yeah. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. Single back formation. Stafford hits up Puka Nacua. He's going to get 7 yards. And it's 2nd and 3. Josh Jobe with the tackle. Here's Stafford discussing the moment with his Seahawks. We all know this is make or break. So when GG's for the Seahawks, I mean, if the Rams lose, they're probably gonna be sad. But hey, this is EA Sports, folks. Kyron Williams for the 2nd and 3. He's gonna get more than that. He's actually gonna break it out to the 26, 10 yards for the first down. Now the Seahawks are actually breaking down some more. So, let's see how the rest of this game gonna go for the drive, I guess. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They're almost in the red zone. Seven seconds left on play clock. Stafford hits deep for Puka Nacua, and I called it. It's in the red zone. First down, Rams. And Puka Nacua might have done really well on that play. Yeah. First down. So 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Stafford, he's trying to get... He's probably getting passing touchdown number 1, but he's running in with Kyron Williams. He's only going to get 3 yards, and it's 2nd and 7. Now, what are the Rams going to do now? They can pass it and probably get the touchdown, or throw an interception, or they can run it with Kyron Williams, but I don't know how good he's going to be. So now we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's 7-9. Rams still lead. So 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line. Here's Stafford. He's throwing it incomplete. Intended for Puka Nacua. And that will wind up as a 3rd down. That probably might have been the biggest choke reception, because that reception could have got them touchdown and a 13-0 lead. So it's 3rd and 7 at the 9-yard line out following the incompletion. Stafford looking to throw. He found Nacua. He's in. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua with his first touchdown of the game. And he redeems himself from actually incompleting the ball to catching the touchdown 9 yards out. And the Rams are leading some more. So now we gotta see what the Seahawks can do, because now they have 1:53 left and they're down 13-0. Bro. Well, hey, the Rams, they might actually go on to win this game. Here's the PAT. And the kick is good. So now that extends the lead to 14-0. And now the Rams, they're going on those sidelines. And here comes the Seattle offense after giving up another touchdown. And here goes the kicker to kick it off. And Seattle is back in position. This kick is going to be brought out to the 24-yard line. So out comes Sam Darnold and his Seahawks. And it's funny enough that this is probably the biggest game of his life, and he's down by 14 points. Darnold, he's giving out to the new running back. He's only going to get 4 yards and 2nd and 6. And no one understood what that play was supposed to mean, but Rams fans are happy, at least. And with 1:32 left, the Seahawks are not going to call a timeout yet. But it's 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line. Darnold looking to throw. He's actually going to run it. He's going to throw it. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba all the way to the 36-yard line for the first down. That probably might have been one of the craziest plays in Madden history. Well, at least in SNFL. And now it's the booth review.
The previous play is under review.
He thinks it's incomplete. While the referees think it's incomplete, we're about to find out. So what we're looking for is receiver had position. To me, honestly, I think it's a first down. Because it was good catch, good placement, and it is going to count as a first down. Yes, it will. First and 10 at the 36-yard line. Darnold. Going. Caught by Smith. And he's going to get 7 yards for 2nd and 3. Now that was amazing. That reception by Jackson Gibba 2 plays ago. That might have been something I've crazy seen from Sam Darnold before. So now 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line. Sam, play action. Sam, he's gonna patent Smith Najigba and under pressure get to the 12-yard line. The Seahawks are still not wasting a timeout yet. But still, crazy move by Smith. So now it's first and 10 at the 12-yard line. 52 seconds left before the halftime report. Man on motion. Darnold. Give it to the new running back. He's going nowhere. Now the Seahawks, they're going to call a timeout with 43 seconds left to go in the second quarter. So now Darnold's finally actually seeing what it's like to be down 14-0. But hey, their team can come back. It's not the end of the world yet. 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line. They're into red zone position. Darnold's going to scramble. He's going to find his man, and it's caught. And it's a timeout by the Seahawks again. They are trying their hardest to get a touchdown before the half as the receiver stops at the 6-yard line with 39 seconds left to go. And Cooper Kupp, he has not been a showcase all day. So I don't know how it's going to go down for this team. 3rd and 4 for Darnold. And the Seahawks. Darnold. He's going to find his man. It's caught. He is not going to get it. 1st and goal. Are the Seahawks going to use their final timeout? As of now, no, they will not. Meaning they cannot score. But they will receive the second half kickoff. But no clock time has been wasted. It's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Darnold. He's going to run it in for the touchdown. Sam Darnold. Yeah. First touchdown of the game for Seattle. Which is pretty crazy because now it's the end of the half and they're getting the ball back. And he scored with 12 seconds left. The Seahawks have scored finally in the game, but not the way we expected it. It was a run, so 2 QB runs in the first half. Here goes Jason Myers to kick it, and the PAT is good. So now it's 14-7. The Seahawks have decreased the droppage. So with 12 seconds left to go, imagine if the Rams worked out some magic in the final 12 seconds of the game. That would be crazy. Jason Myers to kick it off, and we are about to end the quarter. And they're going to actually bring it out this time to the 19-yard line. So 1st and 10, 8 seconds left to go. As they did not huddle up for this one. Stafford, give it to Williams. He's actually going to get some yards. He's only getting 1 yard, and that should do it for the first half. Now it's halftime. As we recap halftime. So this halftime report brought to you by EA Sports Bad NFL. This has been a crazy first half all along. It's been the passing game and the running game most. But don't worry, we will get back to second half action right now. Welcome back to the game. As you see, the Rams are winning 14-7, and we're about to start up the second half with the Seahawks receiving the ball, and the second half begins. And here comes the man to receive it out, and he's going to bring it out to a 27-yard line. Now, Sam Darnold in the first half was bad. He only played 6 out of 7 passes. He ran for a touchdown in the last 12 seconds of the game. Well, for the first half. So let's see how good he's going to play in this half. Darnold, give it to the new running back. He's absolutely going nowhere. Loss of 3 on the play. That was incredible. Oh. 5-yard line. Here's Darnold. Also, after the live stream, it's incredible. So Sam Darnold is working up his magic pretty good at the moment. And now he's gone! 16 to the 16-yard line. And they're in the red zone for the first time and a half. First down, Seahawks. First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Darnold hits it up to the new running back. He's only getting 3 yards for the second down. So out comes Sean McVay. He's not good at the moment. In his defense, they have not been pretty good recently in the second half. I mean, they did let Seattle get into the red zone. So now 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line. Darnold hands up to the new running back. He's getting 3 yards again for 3rd and 4. Now this Seattle team, they came in the season pretty hot in the first 2 games. But after the third game, after losing Kenneth Walker to a team that's not even in SNFL, their season has been going down. They were favorites to win the SNFL Bowl, apparently. So 3rd and 4 at the 10-yard line, Darnold. And he's gonna get sacked for the first time today. The first sack of the entire game for either team. That's what we all needed. I think everyone wanted to see at least a sack in the game, and they get it for 4th and 11. So Jason Myers is gonna go out and kick it. Which, from the 17, it should be easy to drill.
A 34-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So the Seahawks did not get what they wanted. They got a field goal instead to make it 14-10. So Rams still have the lead. The Seahawks could have tied it, but that's that. It just ruined their chances. Here we go. They're receiving the ball, and they're going to bring it out to the 28-yard line as usual. So Matthew Stafford coming back on the field today. This has been a day we've all wanted to see from Stafford. We wanted to clutch him up. He has 133 passing yards, and he's about to add more with this Puka Nacua catch, bringing it out to the 46-yard line. That's a first down for the Rams. That was clutch. But now 1st and 10, the Seattle Seahawks defense, they're going to need to step it up. So 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Here's Stafford. He's going to throw it out to his man, E. For 7 yards in the 2nd and 3. I don't even know why his name is E. But I don't know why. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a person Jackson's last name just be. But now it's 2nd and 3. But I don't think we'll be hearing from him again the rest of the game. So Stafford. He's throwing it to Nakua. Caught. 34-yard line they are for the first down. And the Rams, they have been playing some pretty sick offense the entire game. So now I don't think Stafford could choke job this drive. So 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. 34 actually. Sorry for that. Stafford. Going for his man. It's Nakua. He's gonna break it to the 3-yard line for the first down. And they are in the red zone.
That's another Rams first down.
I have over 5 clips already being ready for you guys after the live stream. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. So this is make or break, I guess. I mean, Rams are in the lead. Stafford to Kyrie Williams. He's going nowhere. He's lost 4 yards for a 2nd and goal, and that should probably do it for the 3rd quarter unless Los Angeles gets back out on the field, which I don't think that's going to happen. So that's the end of the 3rd. It is now 14-10. Seattle needs to come back big time if they want to win. So after 3, 14-10, we'll be back on the SNFL broadcast. Welcome back to the final quarter of the game, where this is a huge deal for Seahawks fans. They need to come back to win. Stafford, Adams, that's going to be a gain of 2. 3rd and goal. So that's how you start off the 4th quarter. Clock is running. Seahawks, they're probably cooked. I will be telling you the final scores of the rest of the games later. On a Scratch project and the SNFL studio on Scratch. If you're watching this and you're in SNFL, then you know what I'm talking about. Stafford hits up Puka Nakua, but that's only going to get to the 2 for 4th and goal. Now, here's the thing. Do they take the field goal because they're at the 2-yard line and they could potentially get the touchdown? Or they can go for the field goal and save themselves some problems, and yes, they are. They're going for the field goal. So here we go. This should not be hard to drill. And the kick is... it's good. So now the lead is extended by a touchdown. So now the Seahawks really have to score a touchdown on this one if they want to clutch up. Because with 4:55 left to go, the Seahawks, they're not playing good. And we are underway for the Seahawks. And they're going to bring it out to the 27. It's Sam Darnold. He has not been playing good. He's only got 1 touchdown the entire game. And it was in the 2nd quarter when the game was almost about to head halftime. So 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Darnold's going to hand it out. Play action. He hits it up to his man, number 18. 3 yards, 2nd and 7. I love the play action plays. I think it changed the game so much for the team, and that's why everything is always getting so hard. But hey, that's what it's all about. 2nd and 7 at 30-yard line. Play action again. Darnold. He hits Jackson. Big Najibba. Goodbye to the 40-yard line for the first down. So the game has already been high standard the entire game. So now, when you have 2 teams who are 4-3, that's why it's make a break. Seahawks, they're probably cooked. Darnold handed out to another back. He's going to get more yards than expected. But up to the 26-yard line for a Seahawks first down. That's a gain of 14, I think. So Rams, they could be breaking this game. Could be going to overtime. And Darnold. Play action. Jigba, and it's incomplete. He almost caught it, but the defense broke it up. That was a crazy play. So 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line. Hands it off to the new running back. I seriously don't know what his name is. Well, it's 3rd and 6. I mean, Kenneth Walker, they could have probably helped them, but the Super Symbol will decide their fate. Also, the Super Symbol SNFL, the SNFL 2 has decided its location. It will be played at Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. Darnold is getting sacked for the 2nd time today. This time by the 2nd-year man, Jared Verse. And Sam Darnold is got the punt again. Well, they're probably getting the field goal. I don't think anyone saw it coming. Even I didn't see it coming. So, 4th and 12, they're going for the field goal from the 28-yard line. It's going to be good. And the kick is good. So they closed the lead by 4. So, Seattle. If Los Angeles scores a touchdown, it's game over for you. It's game over for you. And the Rams, they are bringing it out to 28. So Matthew Stafford, he's completed 18 out of 19 passes with 207 yards and 1 touchdown. He has not thrown an interception all game long. So Stafford, 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. He's getting prepared for what could be happening next. Stafford hits up his man to the 49-yard line. That's our first timeout of the day of the 4th quarter for the Seahawks. 2:09 left to go. In Los Angeles, they might be putting this game on ice. Ice. And 1st and 10. 49-yard line. Kyrie Williams with the ball, and that's the first. So Seattle's going to call their 2nd timeout of the day. So, this, if they call the last timeout, then all rights go to Los Angeles. Seattle, they're trying to put up a good fight. They want Stafford to throw an interception. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, Rams, 1st and 10, 40-yard line. They're in single back motion. Stafford, congratulations to the people who are watching in this card. He's getting the 1st down. Oh no, he's getting 2nd and inches. 2-minute warning. Ultimate, if you're watching this has been a pretty interesting game. It's 17-13, 156 left. This decides who goes 5 and 3. Now it's one person watching. So now it's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line. They could be going for the QB sneak or not. Nope, they're running it with Williams. He's getting the 1st. And that's the final time. I think we all saw it coming. There it is, the final timeout to the 3 people who are watching. If you are watching this right now, we have dropped into the final timeout of the game for the Seahawks. It's 1:53 left, 17-13. The 1st down or touchdown could possibly end Seattle's hope. This is for my SNFL League, Week 8, final regular season, regular game. This decides who goes 5 and 3. Loser goes 4 and 4, and they're uneligible for a winning record. Oh my God, they need it. So it's over. It's over. Seattle's gonna fall to the Rams, 17-13. That's our final score. Seattle has no timeouts. They cannot stop the clock. So it's kudos for Los Angeles. So the game is officially over, and the Rams win and can punch their ticket to the SNFL playoffs. Seattle, they are probably cooked. So, yeah. So Seattle's cooked, and the Rams, they are winners. They have clinched the winning record. The Seahawks are gonna have to see what they can do in the rest of the season. It depends on who wins and who loses, because Los Angeles clinched the winning record, and the other Los Angeles team is 2-6, but the Vikings, they're 7-1. So it depends on what happens for the rest of the game. So let's check out stats for the post-game show. So we have Matthew Stafford completed 20 out of 21 passes. He almost completed all of his passes except he dropped one. 239 yards and the touchdown. Sam Darnold, 11 out of 13, 171, and no passing touchdown. So Kyron Williams, he had 10 attempts, 31 yards, no touchdown. So this running back today, that Carbonet, who had 8 rushing and 24 yards. Stafford, he had 3 attempts, -1 yard, a touchdown. Sam Darnold, a touchdown. Stephen White, Puka Nacua did the best, 100 yards and 8 receptions and a touchdown. The old Seahawks receiver caught a touchdown. So it looks like our job here in LA is done. 17-13, the final score. SNFL, Stephen Williams, signing off. Good night from Los Angeles.